Hey guys, it's Jack here from Gingerbreads, bringing you this week's preview of the CJ Cup taking place at the Summit Golf Club in Las Vegas, exclusively for sportspub.com. Thank you very much for signing up to the sportspub.com golf betting weekly package. It's free to join and you get access to my best outsiders, my best outright picks, top 20, 3 balls, 2 balls, everything you need for your golf betting needs from Thursday through Sunday. But in this episode, I'm bringing you my detailed preview of this week's CJ Cup event. I'm going to bring you a breakdown of the course, look at the key skill sets that are going to be required, and then bring you a wrap-up of my best outright selections for you to go to war with against those US bookmakers. I've got 4 selections coming your way, one at a monster price, and then a couple in mid-range, and some at the top of the shop. But before we get there, let me tell you about the course. Let me tell you about some of the key attributes that are going to be required to lift that trophy come Sunday night. Well, this course, it's a new course to the PGA Tour. It's the first time that the players have seen it. We're going to see an absolutely pristine, immaculate golf course this week. Why? Because this is one of the most exclusive courses in the whole of the United States, and therefore it's making its first appearance on tour. They're not going to make one mistake, I'm sure of it. It's going to be incredible to look at with the backdrops of the Las Vegas skyline and then the pristine golf course with not a blade of grass out of place. So when we look at Fazio-designed courses, which this is one, when we look at the data from other events such as Cave Valley, Congaree Golf Club, Quail Hollow, Shadows Creek, then what I can tell you is there are a few key standout areas that the players must perform in order to lift that trophy come Sunday night. So let me break it down from the tee box. What's going to be important? What are the 5 key skill sets required by the players this week? Well, first up, it's driving distance. When we look at Fazio-designed courses, we can see there is a strong correlation between driving distance and the players' performances at the top of that leaderboard. So I expect that to be the same on this newly designed course, and I want us to consider that when picking our players this week. If you're making your own selections, which I don't see why you would, but if you are, then please do consider driving distance. We're also going to look at general strokes gained tee to green. Why? Well, I don't want players turning up at this event looking to find that form. I want to see them in consistent form with all parts of their game. Then I want to look at strokes gained approach. Why do I want to look at strokes gained approach? Well, it's quite clear when we look at the data from 5 or 6 other courses that Fazio's had a huge influence on, that this is a standout bit of criteria, and I don't see that any different this week. So I want us to take into consider strokes gained approach data. Then I want to look at green in regulation data. Why? Because on all courses, green in regulation data is of huge importance. If we were to look at Sunjay last week, he performed amazingly well in terms of green in regulation percentages, and that's what gave him the real comfort. Going down that back 9 Sunday, his game was in a good place. He was hitting plenty of greens and then inevitably rolled in the odd putt. He shot clear of the field, and that was that settled. So I think that that'll be an important factor this week. And then on a par 72 layout at 7,400 yards or more, then it makes sense to look at strokes gained on par 5 holes. When we look at other Fazio-designed courses, we can say that par 5 scoring is of key importance, and I see that no different this week. So that's a breakdown of the course. The key skill sets are going to be required. Let me bring you my best outright selections for the week. So first up, this is a player that sits first in driving distance, first in strokes gained approach, first in proximity to the hole. Yep, these are all killer stats. He's available at 18 to 1. Yeah, 18 to 1. BetMGM. Rory Mcilroy will be my first selection of the week. My second selection, not the headline selection. Rory's the headline, but at a shorter price, but I can't leave him out of my portfolio, will be a player that is a previous CJ Cup winner. He's also won 3 events off the back of a 2-week break or more, and that's what he faces this week. He's third in strokes gained tee to green at Fazio-designed courses over the past 36 rounds. He's fourth in strokes gained approach and he's 4th in ball striking. He's also got one of the best short games in the world, and at 12-1 with BetMGM, the second selection of the week will be Justin Thomas. The third selection of the week is a player that is still seeking his first win on the PGA Tour. You heard that right. Despite being a winner worldwide, a major champion, he's still seeking his first win on the PGA Tour. But he's a player that's used to playing at altitude in his homeland, and that's what he'll face here in Vegas, where the ball travels just that little bit further. He's a player that I think will have full control of his golf ball. He's gained strokes in 9 of his last 10 events in terms of tee to green performance and approach play. We've already touched upon the fact that these are key attributes this week that are going to be required. The third selection of the week, available at 33-1 and plus 3,300 with FanDuel, with BetMGM. That player will be Louis Oosthuizen to make his breakthrough on the PGA Tour. And then finally, a player that is available at huge odds, yet monster odds this week. He's 150-1. That's plus 15,000 with FanDuel. That price will not be there. So if you're listening to this video on Tuesday, I'm recording Monday, just as the price is open, then take advantage, because it will not be open or will not be that price come Thursday. I can promise you. This player is 6th in driving distance on the PGA Tour. He's 4th in terms of strokes gained on par 5 scoring. He's 3rd in terms of strokes gained off the tee at Fazio-designed courses over the last 36 rounds. And he's in my top 20 in my overall model this week, due to the key skill sets that I believe will be required. The player that I'm putting forward at a huge 150-1 to win the CJ Cup. Well, when in Vegas, who better than Johnny Vegas to lift that trophy and bring home the bacon come Sunday night. They're my best four outright selections for the week. By giving us your email address, you'll get access to my best top 20, my other outsiders to consider. I won't tell you who they are on this video, but take a look at the sportspub.com website, where if you've given us your email address, you'll be eligible to see all of this information. Plus, on Thursday, you'll be getting my best 3-ball selections, and as the weekend action hots up, you'll get my Saturday selections for the 2-ball, and Sunday, the same 2-ball selections will be coming your way. Stay tuned for that. Thank you for subscribing to sportspub.com, and I look forward to speaking to you later in the week. Good luck with all your wagers.